Hi, I'm Macy Hedges with Oklahoma Farm Bureau, and I'm joined by John Collison, our Vice President of Public Policy and Media Relations. John, tell me a little bit about what's going on at the Capitol this week.
Welcome back, Macy. Good to see you again. Big week at the Capitol this week. We got right to farm. Passed through Senate rules this week. Senator Griffin's committee. It's a Senator Fields bill. That bill's been through the House now, and it's over past Senate rules. Now it goes to the Senate floor. And this is the point in time of the session where we call upon our members. We call upon you to call your members, call the Capitol, call the Senate switchboard, and ask for your senator and tell them to vote for HJR 1006, or known as the Right to Farm bill. It's a super important bill for us. Again, it protects our constitutional right in farming and ranching into the future. And if you don't think there's outside interests that are coming for that, look no farther than California, where we see a lawsuit filed by our Attorney General dealing with issues just such as that. So,
what other bills have?
Yeah, it's crazy out there right now. We still got some wind bills. The Senate 1440 bill has been revamped to make it more of a regulatory bill. Instead of putting a moratorium on windmills on the eastern part of the state, now they're looking at sending that bill over to the Corporation Commission. Again, this is that critical time in the legislative session for our members to call their members and tell them how they think on these bills. We're working hard behind the scenes. We're working hard outside of the scenes to make sure that people are involved. But if you have a bill that people are talking about or looking to, call and give your support. Call and give your opposition. Now is the time. We're getting down about the last 5 or 6 weeks, and we need to make sure that the legislators hear from our Farm Bureau members.
Great. Talk a little bit about the Attorney General's sue and settle.
Yeah, we've been really happy with our Attorney General here lately. We entered in a week ago into a lawsuit against the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and what's called sue and settle. We've entered in it with the oil and gas companies on behalf of agriculture. What's happening is the environmental groups are going out there and they're suing the United States Fish and Wildlife Service over an endangered species. And instead of going through the regular process that we get to be involved in, the United States Fish and Wildlife Service is just going out of court and settling. We get no say, we get no activity in that process. It's wrong, it's unconstitutional. We want to thank Scott Pruitt and the other attorney generals in the other states that are signing on to this lawsuit. There's 200 species out there in this country that are a part of this, part of our ecosystem here, that this is looking into the future. These animals are listed to be sued and settle. We can't afford any longer in this part of the country to sit back and let agriculture, oil and gas be driven out of existence over this environmental regulation. And so we're really happy that Oklahoma stepped up to the plate and has taken this environmental issue on. So
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time.